YPPT has funded Swamp Circus Trust to provide a youth circus network, and that's 3 circus schools, one set up in York, one set up in Rotherham, and one set up in Nottingham. They're circus schools providing free circus workshops on a weekly basis for 11 to 16-year-olds, and also for older young people as well, between the ages of 16 to 25, to help in a voluntary way, but also to get training themselves. At the moment, it's quite early days. We've had a few sessions. We've been concentrating on getting the kids comfortable.
How do I describe myself? I'm a juggler. And there's lots of juggling. Balls, clubs, scarves, rings, flaming torches, cigar boxes, deadly axes, you name it, you know. I also teach stilt walking, unicycling, boy, Chinese ribbon, devil's stick, diabolo. There's 2 main thrusts. Firstly, I have to get down to the nitty-gritty of actually teaching them how to juggle with 3 balls. That's just the plain, unavoidable skills. Lots of jugglers think that that's it, and it's not. If you want to use them dramatically or theatrically, you need to instill in people the ability to entertain. And that's a lot harder. Initially, the kids on this course were sourced for me by my contacts at City Arts. The moment we got talking to them, they said, yeah, these kids will love it. Let's bring them in.
And we're just going to do this for a moment or two whilst Oliver sort of catches up.
City Arts is a participatory arts organisation based in Nottingham, and we have a range of programmes that work with both young people and adults and artists, professional artists.
Okay, find a partner, please.
Being a partner is just basically building relationships to work with young people who they haven't been used to working with. So, for example, Jay had never been to Nottingham, so we're here to help him be able to get young people from Nottingham and be able to open it up to lots of various young people.
You're going to throw your feathers up in the air at your partner, and your partner is going to catch the feather.
What City Arts have done, they provided the taster sessions which we did to generate some initial interest. They've even provided the support workers, and they've turned around to me and said, hey Jay, you do the teaching, you know what you're good at, we will take all the other problems away from you, all those of just youth support, we'll do the bulk of the evaluations, you do what you're good at.
2, 3!
In terms of art forms to develop, ones that we found that are really successful are sort of dance and music and circus and visual arts, and it's another exciting set of skills that we can feed into projects and long-term ambitions that we've got for the youth programme at City Arts.
There's been a lot of shared practices with our partners. They've done a lot of evaluation in the past, so they're providing me with some forms and some creative methods that I can then use for the circus schools in Rotherham and York. It's a shared thing as well, because I'm offering them a lot of advice on how to work with volunteers.
In a balance on your nose, unassisted by your hands or any other part of your body.
The great thing about circus is that it's really dynamic and actually able to reach quite hard to reach young people.
I've done my level best to make it as open and accessible as possible. Because some of the skills are quite intimidating, you have to make the fun element quite apparent.
Arms out, we're down to our last 3.
There are not explicit, obvious goals. You actually get to explore what the goals are as you go along. Kids can pick up equipment, set their own goals, and achieve them, or if they prefer, they can fail to achieve them. It's okay.
Oh, and Anthony's gone, he's down. We're down to our last 2.
I'm hoping that we're going to give them at least one opportunity to do some aerial work on a portable trapeze rig, which is scary, painful, very exciting, and not without risk.
I think one of the reasons that it is easy to reach some young people is the perception that circus is dangerous. That makes it seem a bit cooler, I think. But of course, we know that that is just a perception, because the whole point of circus is to actually make these things look dangerous, but actually be safe.
All kind of arts and participatory projects work on kind of 2 levels, in that you have your art form and you have the learning experience, but you also have people getting to know each other, people getting to make new friends, people's building confidence and, you know, aspirations, and also just meeting someone like Jay could spark something in someone. Actually, I can do this for a job, I can do this for my living.
The progression route that we see, I mean, already we've got volunteers, 16 to 25-year-olds, helping out in the youth circus groups. So the plan is when the young people hit 16, they can themselves become volunteers. And then when they've stopped being volunteers or apprentices, then we can help them look for work in circus and the arts.
I don't know, it's very abstract. It's abstract to everyday living because like most people think it's a travelling thing, whereas I see it as an art form. To be honest with you, it would be a route that I'd like to go down, but I know in the circus field it is very difficult. So in some respects, it's a yes and no scenario, but if the contacts are there and they're willing to take me on, I'd love to do it.
It improves like your hand-eye coordination skills, so you'll be able to do a lot more things, not just circus skills.
Yeah, like definitely, like because we've had like loads of exams going on as well, I do find it quite relaxing and therapeutic. So like it is kind of a chilled atmosphere, especially when you've got a lot of people around you or achieving something high. It's quite astonishing, to be honest. Yes,
I could say it's learning self-esteem as well as knowing that putting time and effort into something has its results, and at the same time making friends.
Come to this, I get like friends and they all give me, they say, do that, Jack, and you get confidence in it. They showed me respect and that, so.
The friends that do actually come here go to a different school than me, so I don't get to see them very often. When I came to this lesson today, I didn't actually know how to do the Diablo, but my friends just taught me how to do it now, and I've just kept it spinning for 10 minutes and my hands are aching. So.
You are only in the game when you are entirely off the ground and on your stilts, okay?
I don't want to set this group up for all the young people and then for it to kind of abandon them in October, because this is about getting them trained in high quality arts, and training can take years.
I think that it's really important if you're investing properly to kind of commit time as well as money, because if you don't, then you're always starting again, you're always starting to rebuild your contacts, starting to rebuild your groups. If you have your groups and you have your interest and you have your enthusiasm, it's really important to be able to capitalise on that and take it forward.
Throughout the summer, we have booked them into lots of festivals and carnivals and things. We're hoping to link the Youth Circus Network quite a lot as well, so that the young people from Rotherham, York and Nottingham can come and meet each other and take part in a performance together.
It's almost 3 hours long, and but it was gone like in 15 minutes. It felt like that, because it's so fun.
it's a good thing, like a backup kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, if the job interview doesn't go well, like, hey, I can jiggle.